Hi guys, it's me, Brad, back with another video for you today, and today we're going to be talking about 5 handy tips that will keep you sane when you're travelling. I am now not very sane because I just recorded this whole video and then it just stopped like right at the end, and now I can't find it anywhere, it's disappeared into the ether. So round 2, hopefully it'll be better this time. So step 1, what should you do that's going to keep you sane when you're travelling? Now the first thing is take more than one book. This may sound really odd for a lot of people, you know, you're thinking, why? One book's probably plenty, enough for like 10 hours of reading or something. Absolutely, couldn't agree more. But what if you don't like that book? What if you decide to take like the book that your grandma got you for Christmas or something that you've been thinking about reading and actually you don't like it? Actually, you're not as into butterflies as you thought you were, which my grandma doesn't seem to get. But yeah, it could just be that the book you take you don't enjoy. So I'd recommend you take a book that you've read before that you know you could read again. Take a book that you know you personally have always wanted to read because you think it'll interest you, or perhaps like an audio book as well, because then you can just take like 1 million all on your phone. Probably not 1 million, but enough to keep you entertained through the flight and through your travels. So that's step 1. Step 2, moving forward, is drink loads of water, which may sound really odd. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory and it's pretty self-evident. You drink water because you want to stay hydrated, right? But you got to be careful because you don't want to drink too much that you end up needing the toilet all the time on the plane, because that's going to really annoy the people next to you. But you also don't want to drink too little, because there's nothing like being dehydrated when you're traveling, because you'll be tired. You'll be tired anyway, but you'll be even more tired if you're dehydrated, and it will stress you out and you'll think, oh God, all I just want to do is have a glass of water. So make sure you drink enough, you know, bring a massive like 2-litre flask or something like that. Just make sure you got enough water, because also the air in planes, like the pressurized air, is really dehydrating. It's really dry, so you want to make sure that you're actually drinking enough, and that you're actually drinking enough, and that you don't drink too much. So because you don't want to be urinating everywhere on the plane. Step 3, personal tip. I mean, some people hate this, some people love it, and that is taking wired headphones. So wireless headphones might be fine. You might always use them on your like commute or at school, college, university, work, wherever you happen to spend your time. But if you're traveling, it might be that you're actually spending like 8 hours of the day using them, which is fine for most headphones, absolutely. But I mean, you know, you might not always get a chance to charge them, and you might then be really annoyed when they've run out and you've got like an hour of just sitting in the back of a taxi or something and you can't listen to your music. And you may think, oh, it's fine, I've only got a 2-hour flight, so they'll definitely last long enough. Absolutely, couldn't agree more. But you might leave home at like 6 a.m. You know, you might have a 2-hour journey to the airport, 2 hours at the airport, 2-hour flight, and then onwards at the other end, and it adds up really quickly, you know. So I'd really recommend taking a wired pair, like either just a wired pair, because you know they're always going to work, or a wireless pair and a wired pair if your journey's going to be that long and you just don't know if you're going to get a chance to charge your wireless ones. That's a personal tip, won't happen for everyone, totally understand, you're cool, but figured I'd help you out there anyway. Now, step 4, this is a pretty simple one, and I imagine most people will do this already anyway, but download films and music before you go. Netflix obviously is the go-to, understandably, because you can obviously download films. That you can only download films on your phone, which I find really odd. I think unless you're on a Windows computer. I've got a Mac, I don't know, but definitely download something, whether it's a series or a film or whatever, because you might get really bored of your book. Reading can be quite relaxing, but it can also be quite tiring. So yeah, to take a movie, if you're really tired, or if you're on like the plane and none of the movies and the in-flight entertainment interest you, and all you want to do is just watch your favourite film, that's it, that's pretty perfect. To be honest, you can't go far wrong with a good film, especially on a flight or in an airport. You know, say you're on a flight to like New Zealand or something from the UK, that's like a 16-hour flight or something stupid like that. So having some films backed up will really help. Also in like a taxi or a transfer or whatever on the way to your hotel, whatever, download films, you know what to do, and same thing with music. I mean, it just makes sense, it's stupid not to. Now, 5th and final tip, which I covered actually in my last video, but I'll cover in a bit more depth now. Plan your sleep. It sounds really odd, And most people, I guarantee you, most people when they travel say, "Oh, I'll just sleep on the plane." How many of those people actually sleep on the plane? I know I didn't. Well, that's a lie, I did. But I'd get so uncomfy on planes. I ended up sleeping, so say this is the seat in front of me. I just slept like that, straight onto the seat. It wasn't a good look. The girl next to me was very confused and very amused as well when I woke up and she got to tell me that. If you are going to sleep on your journey, if you've got like a really long journey, plan your sleep, you know. I know it sounds ridiculous because you can't just fall asleep as easy as that would like, as easy as I'd like that to be. That's just not the case. But, so what I'd recommend you do is think, right, okay, I'm going to try to nap on the way to the airport, for example. You know, get like an hour of sleep in just to catch up, just to wake yourself up for the next few hours, get yourself through security and all that sort of stuff. Then, I mean, personally, I wouldn't sleep before your flight, just in case you miss it, because, I don't know, I wouldn't want to be that guy. I wouldn't want to be that guy who they're calling and then, you know, you're just like, oh, well, yeah, that's me, what's going on? And then you realise that's the last call for your flight and that's it, gone. And you're waking up and you just got hours ahead of you trying to rebook your flight and hundreds of pounds or dollars or whatever of debt. So I'd try and sleep, I would try and sleep on the flight, for sure, if you can. Makes sense too, but don't rely on it, obviously. And then, yeah, unless you've got like a layover or something, if you've got a layover and it's really long, then absolutely, you know, I guess have like an hour nap again. Because the thing is, all I'm saying is that if you are going to sleep before a flight, you don't want to sleep all the way through and miss it, right? You don't want to miss your alarm, basically. You know, it's like a 1 in 100 chance, but it happens to everyone. I guarantee if you're watching this, you've missed an alarm at one point. So just be careful, basically. And if you are thinking of sleeping, set an alarm when you're getting tired, not when you close your eyes, because been there, done that. Haven't missed any flights yet, but it's not fun. So definitely plan your sleep ahead, give yourself a nice idea, and, you know, adjust it as you go. But don't oversleep as well, because the last thing you want to do is get to where you are, get to your destination, and you think, I've got a night to relax, catch up on sleep, all that sort of stuff, and then you can't sleep, and then you're really tired on like your proper first day. That's it, guys. 5 super handy tips for when you're traveling. I'm sure you may have known some of them already, but some others might be useful to know just in case. Not applicable to everything, not supposed to be, but there we are, try my best. Awesome, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you liked it, whack down the old thumbs up. Loads more stuff like this coming, so whack the subscribe button, just like that. If you fancy seeing more, and that's all from me. I'll see you next week with another video. Cheers, guys.